Okay, once you have totally finished sanding your fidget spinner and it's ready to be polyurethane, before you polyurethane, you want to get a wet paper towel. You don't want a ton of water on there, but just enough that you can rub your fidget spinner down and get off any loose sawdust that was on there. You do not want to polyurethane over the sawdust. Okay? And then after you do that, obviously you just added moisture to your piece of wood if you used this or any type of wood. We have to let this dry, okay? Then after it's become dry, you are ready to polyurethane it. So what I do is I set up this little station here because I'm going to hold this and I'm going to polyurethane the edges and the top and bottom surface. I am not going to put any polyurethane where I'm going to glue the bearings in because it'll hold better. The glue holds better if there's no polyurethane there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get a brush, get the polyurethane. It doesn't take a lot, and I'm just going to apply the polyurethane on this. I do give 2 coats, so what I do is I give it 1 coat, and then I let it dry, and then I come back and give it a 2nd coat. This water-based polyurethane dries like in 5 minutes. So it dries very quickly. So I'm going to do the surfaces and then the edge, like I said, the outside edge. I'm not going to apply any polyurethane on the inside edge where the bearing goes. If you happen to get just a little bit of polyurethane in there that drips in there, that's all right. Just kind of wipe it off with your finger, but try not to get any polyurethane inside where the bearing's going to go. Now, as you can see, the polyurethane pulls out the grain. Looks really cool. You don't want it on super thick. Like I said, you're going to give it 2 thin coats, just enough to protect it. Okay, then what I do is I kind of rotate it, and those holes where the bearings are going to go, it's a good place to hold it as you polyurethane it. Once again, just get the top surfaces and the outside edge, not the inside edges of where the bearings are going to be placed. And then just kind of smooth it out. You usually want to have your brush go in the same direction as the grain of the wood, okay? Check it to make sure there's no thick areas where it's going to drip. And then, so all I do is I have a piece of tape on a paintbrush. I kind of bring this over, set it on there, and then that way it can dry. You don't want to set your wet fidget spinner down either on the tabletop or the paper towel with wet polyurethane, or it's going to dry to the surface that you set it on. Okay.